we will construct an ICT-focused incubator center in Yaba, while the development of the Mota and Igbola Light Industrial Park, as well as the provision of additional small-scale industrial estates in Shala, will commence.
Here is to try to take a look at how the environment developed to make life better for residents around Apapa, to create an enabling environment. And this is another project that the administration of His Excellency has earmarked to fit into the vision of the idea is to be able to come in places and of course by the time it's being redeveloped and put in proper perspective, there will be opportunities, more opportunities for even the current residents here or tenants here to be able to have a much better much better conducive working environment, and jobs, and also make sure that it fits into the vision. Thank you.
This is really in. Oh, my name is Dr. Omobola Johnson, partner TLCom Capital, former Minister of Communication Technology. This is really in recognition of the fact that Nigeria is becoming a very important technology hub for Africa. Beyond Nigeria, Lagos, and of course Yaba is becoming very much a center of innovation for Nigeria. And the governor's visit to this particular location is really the beginning of, as the Honorable Commissioner said, the development of a smart city, starting, of course, with Yaba, putting in place structures that will attract local technology companies and international technology companies, and continue to support the innovation of Lagos State, the innovation across the technology sectors, and also the support of Lagos State, which is very, very important. The support of Lagos State, the visit of the governor to this particular location is a very strong validation of the fact that the state government is committed to developing technology in the state and, of course, in the country.
First of all, I want to commend His Excellency Mr. Akinwumi Ambode for coming to see this structure. This place has been put in place since the days of the Western region, and over the years, the place has not been put into optimal usage. As we have seen, it's been really run down. So the new effort by the state government to reinvent this place will boost the economy of not only this immediate environment, but the Lagos State as a whole. So it's commendable, and this goes on to show again that His Excellency is actually looking forward to take Lagos State to a higher pedestal. So it's a welcome development.
I just want to add that we've decided that in 2017 we're going to pay attention to our youth. We believe strongly that Yaba is the next Silicon Valley that we can get in Africa. You see the presence of the former Minister of Communications and Technology is significant in this. This is part of our drive and determination to see that we pay greater attention to technology. And my visit to this Sabo Industrial Estate, which is more or less the foremost industrial estate in Lagos, you can see by yourself that if we are able to reinvent this place, it becomes the tech hub for not only Lagos, but for the next generation of Nigerians. We also believe we can expand away from Yaba, Sabo, and then go to other places, but we want to use this as a pilot case. But again, it has also shown one deficiency that we're having. It means all those entrepreneurs, the small scale, the medium-sized entrepreneurs, that actually want infrastructure to be able to drive their business are in need of a light industrial park. So we just decided also to say that we are going to establish within this year a new light industrial park in Ikorodu. It will not only take care of all the people that we think it should take care of, it will also accommodate new entrants into that industrial park. And by so doing, we would have uplifted the economy of Ikorodu axis and also the Yaba axis. And then we create a new economy entirely before the next 18 months. And that's what we intend to do.
So this is for continue. Welcome, His Excellency. They're a huge fan of your work. They're very crazy about you, and they would love to know. They'd love to hear about you. They'd love to hear from you about what you're doing to promote technology and how it's going to impact Lagos State as a whole.
Told me so much already, and I decided I was going to come here today to see it for myself. You know, with me here is the former Minister of Communications and Technology. You know, this is Mobola Johnson. And then I have almost about like 10 members of my cabinet, commissioners, Commissioner for Wealth Creation, Commerce, Youth and Social Development, Employment Trust Fund, Waterfront, and a whole lot of people. So we're excited to be in your midst. You know what? I've visited somewhere in Sabo there already, and we've already designated it our next tech hub. That's the new Silicon Valley we're going to get in. So the issue is this: I want to try as much as possible to complement the works of the likes of Mandela and everything within this environment here. I think the future is for our youth. The only thing that they just want is they want that enabling environment for them to be able to thrive and then be more creative and innovative. I believe strongly so much about innovation and creativity. I believe also that the youth are the ones that are actually going to take us out of this recession, whatever it is that they say it is. And the truth is, we must create an enabling environment for you to be able to use your talent. And that's what this government have been trying to do ever since. And you know, I had promised throughout my campaign that I was going to use tourism, hospitality, entertainment and art and sports to create excellence for Lagos. But beyond it, the fundamental instrument and the vehicle is technology. So I'm looking forward to new software applications that will drive my internally generated revenue. And to also say, we're doing something at Pitch at Lagos, right? We're looking for the best creative person in the state that we can actually spring up and start a new business. So for this group, they are meeting by chance. So yes, they do training and then you outsource them and then they go out. So I'm looking for people who will come and work with me. You know, the way Lagos must go, if we actually also say that we're a cosmopolitan city, we have to drive the business of Lagos with technology. And the future is here. So I just want to commend the owners and the founders of this organization. You've done very well. I'm very proud. I can go anywhere and say, look, you know, I also schooled somewhere in Boston, so I can go anywhere and say, you know what, I have it in Yaba. Thank you so much.
classroom, the mentorship aspect, the one that education is. No. We use.
And I'm sure you won't expect it. No, students. So His Excellency, His Excellency the Governor is here in Yaba today, really just to support what you're doing and to make commitments on behalf of the Lagos State Government that he will support technology entrepreneurs. We've just been to Sabo Industrial Estate, the old, I'm sure you don't know where that is, but basically what the Lagos State Government is going to be doing is actually creating a tech park in that industrial estate, providing the infrastructure, broadband, power, and all the support that young tech entrepreneurs like you need to develop your businesses. We thought it would be good for him to come here to IDEA to see what you're doing. Your Excellency, this is a space where we incubate technology companies. Many of them are young. This is their first, as you see, this is their first attempt at starting a business. And so they need all the support that they can get. So they come here for about 3 to 6 months. They get the support of industry experts that come here. We do what I'd call, not so much training sessions, but fireside chats of ideas. I know you're surprised.
I was wondering why people were banging on my door because I'm running up and down everywhere. You're welcome. Yeah. I've just done your intro. Yeah. Okay. So, IDEA was set up in 2013 after a lot of research and background looking into what would we do in technology that could, one, grow the economy, help young people to get jobs, get careers, build solutions, but also get revenue for the country, both internally generated revenue but also export revenue, and giving people use software to enable other sorts of services. So software for software's sake, but also software for healthcare, for education, for finance, and for other areas of the sector that needed the economy that needed development. So I think that for us, our main purpose is two-pronged. One, get solutions that help Nigeria and Nigerians, but which are also exportable, but also train young people to give them relevant skills so that even if they don't become entrepreneurs, they'll be better for having come through the program. And so that's really what our core is, that's what we're about here. We've had, as Dr. Johnson has said, we've had about 3 cohorts. Most of them have raised in the region of about $1 million in financing from different sources, but it's still very difficult for them. I mean, one of the things that we provide here, you can turn the generator on. A lot of them, if they were to work out of their homes or their offices, couldn't afford the power. We provide internet connectivity, 48 meg here, which again is extremely expensive. So to support some of them, we give them office space, see the tables, which is where they work, and a dedicated space upstairs, and just do the best that we can to connect them with resources, whether it's government or private sector, funding, and things that will help them really start and grow their businesses.
I want to actually encourage all the students that are here. I want to say that our government is seriously committed to assisting entrepreneurs like them, you know, to be able to be good startups. I want to first of all say that we'll use our Employment Trust Fund to support this concept here. One of the things that we were discussing when we were setting up the Employment Trust Fund was that we were going to set up incubators by ourselves. So with what I see, I'm satisfied. I really don't think we need to capitalize and start building our own incubators. All we need to do is just continue to now send people here and also support by way of infrastructure to scale up this place and every other place that can actually churn out more people. You know, I've come to the Sabo area also to see whether I can turn Sabo area to a tech hub. And we've just decided we're going to turn Sabo to a tech hub within this year. And we'll use that opportunity to be able to now build more of ideas, so to speak. So that's what we're going to do. We'll find in our own way, beyond even using the Employment Trust Fund, the support that the Ministry of Education and Employment can give to these younger ones so that they don't just leave this place and then go back to where they started from. I think that value chain is what we as government must now, tap in, and then we'll be able to move this nation forward. I believe strongly that the youth, that really the future of this country. I believe we need to pay greater attention to everything that they're doing, and I also believe strongly that technology is that key that we're going to use to grow this economy. So on that note, I want to commend all of you for what you're doing. Also commend you, great job. And under this kind of harsh condition, I have no choice than to support. Thank you.